All right, this is Chaotic Crypto. We defy tyranny. So big moves today. Big moves. Pretty exciting. Unfortunately, I was sweating in the middle of the field while everything was happening. So basically, multi-pronged positive news. We got Alex Maschinsky in jail. He was the founder of Celsius and part of all of the fraud that was going on back in 2022. And thank God they got him. So I hope that guy rots in hell. He screwed a lot of people out of a lot of money, and hopefully some of the Celsius people like me will be getting our money back. So we'll see what happens. The other thing happened about an hour or two later. A judge ruled that XRP is actually it's now a security. So, and this is going to set an interesting precedent here out. Like this actually for me, this tells me that the bull market has commenced. And this kind of confirms what I was thinking before. Like July's probably going to be really positive. Maybe August is positive. Then we'll have probably a pretty nasty September, October maybe. And then end of year bull run. You know, Santa Claus rally, what usually happens at the holidays. And then next year, probably off to the races as well. So this is great. It's great news. I'm really kind of stoked, honestly. Like things are finally looking up. And in the markets, and the stock market's really ripping too, which is interesting. So I just think maybe there's light at the end of this tunnel. This is the first time I've felt sort of optimistic in the markets and in life in general in quite some time. I don't know if that says I'm just too focused on the markets or just, I see the powers that be. Everything seems to be changing. We are getting some pretty oversold levels, like. Maybe we do get another sell-off. Like maybe, and there is some news out there. Some people are predicting another crash, or maybe whatever. I don't even care at this point. Like it's just really positive. Overall, everything is looking really positive. And it's possible we could be setting up for like some kind of stock market double top type of thing, and then we come on down. That would be really ugly. That'd be terrible. But it is something that could happen. Back in it's a slightly off topic. I mean, we're still talking about markets here, but what happened back in, back in 2000. Well, I think I'd look more at 2007, 2008. But look at we'll take a little measuring tool and see if this is kind of similar. So we'll take from the first top to here. 399 days. It is looking pretty similar in some ways. 399 to 400 days. Is this similar? It's not quite the same. It's a little more consolidated here. We're probably looking at something more along the lines of this about to happen. Or maybe this. What we kind of just experienced, just a kind of a rough decline. And then we're about to come back onto the races. This is the S&P 500. Go take a look at the Dow if we can find it. Now, the reason I'm looking at the stock market, what stock market does generally, crypto will follow, vice versa. I mean, crypto has pretty much decoupled, but yeah, let's take a look at this. I mean, we're right up against this resistance. We're creating a channel here, a ascending triangle. We're fighting the previous resistance lines. Yeah, I think we might be looking a little bit better here. Call me crazy. I don't know. I think looking at the Dow, things look a little bit less crazy. I think we're going to be all right. But anyway, as far as Bitcoin goes, let's look at a different chart. I was looking at the Bitcoin dominance, and yesterday I was talking about how I think the Bitcoin dominance is going to reverse, and here we are getting a reversal. So, again, smash the likes, hit subscribe, leave a comment below. I'm making some decent calls here. If you look back at my videos in the last 6 months, a lot of my calls have been pretty solid. Sometimes I make no calls. I just kind of talk about what's happening up or down, left or right. But, I mean, there are certain things that do happen. I'm a macro trader, macro economist. I don't want to say I'm an economist, but I just look at things from a larger perspective. A lot of people look at the 4 hourly, hourly. I'm not a trader like that. I look at the weekly, monthly sometimes, and sometimes the daily. And for like short-term stuff, I mean, I think that's interesting to look at, okay, what's going to happen in the next day or two. 4 hours, good for that, sure. Let's see what else we got here. But yeah, like really great news. Today was really great. Let's see. Zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, Bitcoin moving up. Have we broken any of the big moving? We haven't broken anything major, but we are. I think I don't want to say we've been validated the Bart Simpson possibility yet. As you look at my video from a few days ago, but I think we're getting close to a point where we're going to start breaking up into the 36 to 38 to 42. Some people are calling for $50,000. I don't know if I want to subscribe to that, but I'm pretty stoked. And the Dixie has fallen. Look at that. So I was actually talking about, I was comparing this chart to the Bitcoin chart of 2018, 2019. Now we'll back out of here a little bit. Let's see. I'll show you what I am talking about. I've talked about this before. Kind of had a little bit one like here too. This was more of a triangle, but it's kind of a similar thing. It consolidates and the water falls down. This is very similar to what the Dixie just did. And there's probably more pain to follow, honestly. But that's super. Wow, I really called that. So, I mean, I think we'll probably keep on going on down. Now, this will probably bounce here, and we'll come on back down, maybe to this node down here. Let's look at the weekly. Yeah, this is super bullish for risk on assets. Right? Risk is being equities, being crypto, tech stocks. I mean, I looked at my my stock portfolio and all my AI and tech stocks, just doing great. Because of this is basically a sign that we're risk on. We are risk on now. We're probably going to come out to the 98. This is the 200-week moving average. Main bust below it, doesn't really matter. Regardless, the target is actually down to 200, down to 90 cents. So whatever happens. It's just cool that I made that prediction, and here we are. I thought we'd consolidate a little bit longer in it, but now I look at it. Generally, these patterns, you'll break out, I think, 70 to 80% down into that pattern before you break down. So there you go. Fear and Greed Index, 57, and it's probably going to be around 70 or 80 today. It might be a temporary sort of exuberance here that we're going to be running into. Let's see what's going on here. But yeah, Alex Maschinsky's in jail. Celsius creditors may be seeing some light. Thank God. Voyager's kind of closing up. We have, the SEC being smacked in the face like this. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Like the CFTC, Commodities Exchange, is that going to be taking a hold of? Is that going to be taking the place of the SEC with crypto, or is there going to be a new organization formed, or is there going to be any organization formed at all? Maybe they just don't have any. Maybe they don't have jurisdiction into a secondary market like crypto. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But this is exciting. I'm pretty excited right now. But this is marking the beginning of the real bull market for me. Where if you inverse this would have been the beginning of the dollar's bull market. If you flip this upside down, this kind of shows you a whole new light of things. But super cool. Let's look at the 4 hour. A lot of volume came in. It's good that we have a lot of green volume. See what the news says. Michigan consumer sentiment price. I don't know what that is. Retail sales, building permits. And the CPI data came in good. Like inflation is no longer really a narrative, is what that all tells me. Let's see what else we got here. So XRP, XRP basically is completely ripped because of this. This is on the 4 hours, so it's going to look a little bit crazy. But a lot of people were talking about 80 cents, 75 to 80 cents is going to be the Target here, pretty insane. Looking at this, we'll probably consolidate back at 80 cents. I think we've got, yeah, I mean, it's possible that we just kind of slowly grind back down because this is a crazy amount of exuberance. But we may still see another wick down to 55 cents. I don't see, I mean, it'd be pretty amazing if we actually held these levels. I just don't see that really happening. But we'll see. XLM followed suit, as I have told some people. XLM follows XRP, just a hair behind. So a lot of times what you could do with when coins are conjoined like that, when one coin moves, it gives you a heads up on the other coin. You can make a slightly calculated decision, kind of expect that, right? So that's interesting. This is on, I guess we do have a 200-week moving average here forming. 17 cents is going to be hard to break. We'll probably consolidate in this volume node back down to 10 cents with XLM. XRP, I don't want to see it come all the way down to 55 cents. But really, you kind of have to. I can see it popping down here, and then we hit some kind of catastrophe, and we got a week down here, and then spring up. And that'll be the last you'll see at 55 cents XRP. That's super cool. Super cool. I'm digging it. What else kind of moves with XLM and XRP? You might see maybe XDC. XDC might be a mover. I don't really know what it's doing. I was looking at Nakamoto Games. Actually, whoopsie. This is one of my plays that I'm really starting to. Wow, I can't believe it's not up for today. Is it not up today? Wow. Yeah. I mean, this is one of my plays. I'm looking at this one in UFO. This is pretty high. It's very high risk. This is like 500 market cap. 500, top 500. Like, that's really low down the list. I generally don't look at coins past 100 to 150 to 200. When they start getting up into the 250, 300, $400, $500 range, or 500, if you're that far down on the market cap, it gets a little sketch. But Nakamoto is just the name, and they are doing some cool stuff. I think there's something to be had. And I was looking at the actual max chart, and it's looking like life is here. This is looking like we're gonna start popping up in here. So $6 or 0.5, so it's a 10x to the all-time high. You could be looking at a 20 to 30 to 50x on this thing, assuming it has good fundamentals and pushes forward. That's why you can't really put all your money in one basket on these metaverse and gaming tokens. Gala is another one I look at. Engine is one. UFO, like there's a handful. It's just you want to have like 10 or 15 probably different ones. And like really, your Gala games is good because there's multiple games. I think Nakamoto games is similar. Like you don't want to be. Some ecosystems just have one game and one token. That's a high risk situation. So with these higher risk things, it's better to diversify heavily. Anyways, not financial advice, but that's what I do, and it seems to be working out. Let's see what this did. Didn't do anything. Ripple secures huge win against SEC, like we said. Judge rules XRP is not a security. That's pretty awesome. Coinbase, a lot of people are like, I'm watching some of these people I've been watching for years, and like I literally was watching Crypto Crow, and he was like in tears. I mean, I'm not making fun of him at all. It's so cool, but some people have been just waiting for like this circus to end, and like we're finally seeing this end. And that last bear market was rough. Like I will say, like it's just it's interesting to see the community is really responding to this, and it's just, I see the momentum is starting, and this is the start of the bull run. We're probably going to keep on going for the next year and a half. Solid. I mean, it's going to be good. Oh yeah, so Coinbase says XRP will be relisted. Crypto exchange Kraken announces list XRP. U.S. crypto exchanges give XRP listings. Coinbase release. Yeah, I think is it already relisted? I don't know if it's already relisted or not. Might actually check and see. I'm gonna check right now. Coinbase. I might have to get Kraken too. It's like with the whole KuCoin debacle. Apparently, you can't sign on to KuCoin as a U.S. person, which sucks. Thank you, SEC, probably for starting that. Drink a Diet Coke. What else we got? Really, the big news today is XRP, and really, this to me, this is the start of the bull market. Charles Hoskinson, he's the founder of ADA. Cardano extends opportunity to Algorand, proposes sidechain collaboration. I'm all about that. Algorand needs help. Celsius reorganization not affected by the $4.7 billion settlement with the U.S. bankrupt crypto lender says. I don't know what that means. I hope I get my money back. UK bill on online safety should apply in metaverse. Okay. Polygon to replace Matic. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. We're going to have to read that. Bitcoin price rallies to 31.8, but derivatives data highlights BTC bears advantage. Oh, Cointelegraph. Never mind. That's Cointelegraph. Don't ever trust anything they say. They're actually bought and paid for. But they're worth just seeing. Sometimes they have good news. Web3 coin LPX raises. Actors approve strike as AI fears bring Hollywood to a standstill. Yeah, I'd be scared too. All right, so let's see. XRP. Trading is not yet available on XRP on Coinbase. Unless I have to update the app, but it says here, not yet. Coinbase blockchain based solution. I just wanted to sign in and just see what's going on here. This is new token is finally introduced. It will mean Matic will cease to exist. Polygon said the SEC security prescription had nothing to do with the proposal. I hate it when coins do this. It's a big red flag when a coin says, "Oh, we're gonna change our coin. You gotta change the logo." Sometimes they'll be like, "Hey, you gotta turn in your coins with these other coins," or there's always problems. I hate that. It's just so annoying. Okay. The crypto exchange Kraken says it re-enabled trading in XRP. They might be the place to go for that. I heard Uphold is one you can get XRP on. Otherwise, VPNs are very useful. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Let's look at crypto bubbles real quick. I'm going to jump off here pretty soon, though. Objective. This is the yearly. Let's look at the daily chart. XRP up 70%. Crazy. XLM up 50%. XTC. What else? I got Solana up 16%. Those are the main ones. Everything is really up. Everyone's loving this. Lido, Phantom, I don't really care about you anymore. Cardano, ADA, yeah, looking great. Link was up pretty good too, 11%. I don't know, all good. So this is great. This is the beginning of the bull market, but expect pullbacks, and it's going. We might get a big retest here in the next couple of days. This is a lot of exuberance, so be careful out there. We'll check back in later and we'll see what happens. But hot along. Peace out.